Hey everyone, welcome into the Father-Son Football Fanatics podcast. We are your hosts, Michael and Caden, and we are so glad you're with us today. It's going to be a fun show. We're pumped. We're kind of hyper. We're ready to go on vacation tonight.
Not to Florida.
Not to Florida. Sanibel, where we were going, got hit really bad by the hurricane. So that one got canceled, so we kind of moved it around, and we're going to Gatlinburg now. So that should be a lot of fun. So we're hyped up for that, but we're also hyped up for this show. We've got some waiver wire fire coming at you. We've got Caden's bold predictions and big moves because that you might want to listen to. That one, you know which one I'm talking about. And then we've got cut the cord or hold on for dear life. So a good show for you today. We are through week 4 of the NFL season. It's crazy. There's injuries that we're going to be talking about on Thursday. We've got some good picks coming up for you then for plug and play because you'll need them in a lot of cases. So we're just excited about it. So without further ado, we're going to jump right in to some waiver wire fire.
Waiver wire fire.
Waiver wire fire. This is a segment we've been doing for a few weeks now, and it's been pretty fun. It's a pretty fun segment. It helps you guys out, helps us out a little bit, and yes. And a lot of these guys that I'm picking are because if like your star quarterback or your star running back is hurt, I have these guys that you might want to pick up off the waivers because they'll do good for you. I promise. Actually, I don't promise, but
We somewhat guarantee.
yeah. Yes.
Limited guarantee.
But my first one is Teddy Bridgewater, with Tua having a seizure on the field. We were at that game. It was pretty scary. Yeah, Tua got carted off the field, and he had a seizure and concussion. He's still under concussion protocol.
And probably will be for 3 or 4 weeks, I would imagine. So if you had him, you're going to need somebody to step in and start.
I'm on the bench. I have Josh Allen. So.
Yeah. Well, you're fine, but some people have him as their starter.
Yes.
So who's your first one?
Teddy
Bridgewater?
Yes.
So, okay. My first one, I'm going to go with the quarterback position as well. There's a lot of need for quarterbacks. A lot of injuries. You've got, obviously, Tua, but you've got Mac Jones has been out injured. Zach Wilson, Dak Prescott, Trey Lance, all these guys that were supposed to be good quarterbacks, they're all injured. And Daniel Jones, I think, just injured his ankle. And so you've got...
I just injured my ankle.
You've got guys that are injured, and you'll need somebody to fill that role, at least temporarily till they get back. So my first waiver pickup, and don't laugh at me in the comments about this,
Ha 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 ha.
Jared Goff.
Ha 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 ha. That's not a bad pick though.
Number 5 quarterback so far on the season,
Well,
Jared Goff.
There's not many better ones. There's this year, there's not many good quarterbacks right now. You got Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, which is not even doing that good, and that's about it.
Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray.
Lamar Jackson.
But, yeah,
Kyler Murray's not doing that good.
Aaron Rodgers is okay. Of the available quarterbacks, surprisingly, Jared Goff is one of the best. And working in his benefit, he has the ranked number 32 defense in the NFL on his team, which means he gets back on the field quite often. So he's out there a lot. He's passing a lot.
Their defense isn't that bad, though.
Their defense is ranked number 32 right now.
They don't have, bad
which
players.
is why Seattle scored so many points against them.
Is Seattle 31? Because...
I didn't look at that, but probably. They're probably at least 28 or worse. So, but that's my first one, Jared Goff. He'd be a good one to put in there for your starting quarterback.
My
for a few
second
weeks.
one
Now, keep in mind, Jared Goff goes against New England this week, and they have a bye the next week. So if you need somebody right now, Teddy Bridgewater's a better pickup. If you need somebody to take you from week 7 on, then Goff is a better pickup.
So, my next one is pretty. It hurts me. It does hurt me. I have Nyheim Hines. The only reason why is because Jonathan Taylor is hurt with an ankle injury. There's a lot of ankle injuries in the right now.
Yeah.
I have an ankle injury. Jonathan Taylor has an ankle injury. Mac Jones has an ankle injury.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Oh man, yeah. So, a lot of those injuries out there. Nyheim Hines is obviously the second in line in Indianapolis.
But they play on Thursday. I don't know if Jonathan Taylor will play.
I would say they'll keep him out to be safe. Would be my guess, but it's Thursday night prime time. He may force himself back in, so
Yeah.
we'll see. My second waiver pick is a kind of a little known wide receiver off of a team that has really no number one wide receiver, the Green Bay Packers, Romeo Doubs. He really stepped up, had a good game this past week. Aaron Rodgers is showing a lot of trust in him, and he actually dropped a pretty long pass that, or maybe it was deflected, but he didn't come down with it. But it probably
Is
would
he
have been a
number
touchdown.
87?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, so he almost had another touchdown, which means he would have had a way better game.
But that wasn't his fault, I don't think.
But if I remember, it was maybe deflected or
I think
something.
maybe
but-
the guy got his hand right there, and then he like hit the ground, and then the ball popped out. He didn't really have a control of it.
Oh, yeah, that was a different play. So he had a couple targets at the end zone. So, I mean, he I think would be a good pickup. Aaron Rodgers is showing a lot of trust in him, and Devontae Adams is proof of if Aaron Rodgers trusts you, you get a lot of
You are
footballs
good.
thrown your way.
All right, that's it for waiver wire fire.
That's it
There's
for
not
waivers.
much more.
That's it for waivers. There
There's
are some
not-
more, but those are the top. Those are mine and your top picks.
Kind of. I don't know. I don't really know. I was gonna pick Romeo Doubs, but I didn't really know who he was.
Now you know.
Yes.
So we're going to jump right into Caden's bold predictions and big moves that you should probably listen to because they might help you.
I'm pretty sure it's like everyone should listen to because they might help you or something like that. But well, let's get on to that.
You'll hear it right here.
Caden's bold predictions and big moves that everyone should probably pay attention to because it might help you.
Caden's bold predictions and big moves that you might want to listen to. 'Cause it's gonna help you. But I don't think I got that one right because I've listened to it a few times and I just can't get used to the way that it was said. But my bold predictions of the week. Now this is all up in my hands. I can just grab whoever I want and either dog on them or say really good things about them. And this week I grabbed George Kittle. I pull him down. I put him right here.
Okay.
And I put him on the bench. And then he's on your bench. George Kittle, bench him.
So who do you go and grab to replace him? Because if you drafted him, you didn't think you would need a backup.
You know who you should get? Tyler Higbee. If he's there. I think he will be.
Yeah, he might be.
Tyler Higbee. You
So-
could probably just pick him up on waivers, not us, because we have smart people in our leagues.
Are you saying that all the viewers don't have smart people?
Not all of them.
All right, back to the original.
No, but. Also, in my ESPN league, I'm 4-0. I'm 4-0 in our league.
So he's gunning for this trophy
I am
right
going
here.
for that trophy. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna stay right here.
So
on
so
this set.
you think bench George Kittle
Yes.
if you have him?
I mean, he missed the first 2 weeks. Then he got like 4 points and like 4 points.
Yeah.
He is a.
He's been a
great.
bust so far, that's for sure. So.
Now, I'm like 1 for 3 on these things, but it's all right. It's okay.
But you've got to get another win here, right? And
Yes.
this could possibly be the one. So
If the Bengals have another primetime game against the Ravens, it's at 8:25.
So you heard
On
it here.
Sunday.
Bench George Kittle. Okay, let's jump into our last segment. It's
Cut the
one we
cord.
did a couple weeks ago. It's a pretty cool one. Cut the cord or hang on for dear life.
Hang on for dear life.
So, we'll jump right into that.
Cut the cord!
Hold on for dear life. Cut the cord or hang on for dear life. Hold on for dear. I think it's hold on for dear life.
I'm pretty sure it's just
Producers,
cord,
you
hold
need
on.
to check
Jeff.
that. Okay,
Reed.
Jeff, Reed, check on that for me. Let us know. So this segment is players that you drafted or that you picked up that should be doing good. They haven't been doing good, and we talk about the decision to cut the cord, just dump them,
in the thing.
throw them on the waiver wire, let it be somebody else's problem, or hang on to them for dear life in hopes that they improve.
The thing that we do here is Dad knows the people. I do not.
I've got the list.
I'm blinded right now. I don't know who it is. I'm wondering. So let's get started.
It's improv. It is on the spot.
I get to.
I've
Act.
got the list, and Caden gets to answer.
I get to act.
All right. First one on my list. Do you cut the cord, or do you hold on for dear life to Najee Harris?
I haven't really seen him perform. I don't have him in any leagues.
I do.
Is he doing good or is he doing bad?
He is not doing very well.
I think you hold on for one more week. If he doesn't do good,
He's
cut
had
the cord.
he's had like I would say he averages about 9 to 10 points. Last
Gee,
week he got
crazy.
7. The week before I think he got like 12, 13 maybe. The week before that he had like 8 or 9.
All right, so I say you hold on for dear life.
Okay, hold on for dear life. The second one on the list. We didn't communicate about this beforehand, but it's funny that this ends up being one. George Kittle. If you drafted George Kittle, you probably drafted him 3rd, maybe 4th round, probably 3rd tight end off the board. You expected
listen.
him to do great things.
So what you want to do with Kittle? You want to put him on the bench.
We've established that
You
much.
want to wait. You don't want to put him on the waivers because that's if he starts doing good, that's a free waiver pickup.
You can
but,
slide him right in.
Like you just
Okay.
start. That's what you can do for George Kittle.
So,
But
so you're holding on for dear life.
yes, but if he has like another bad week or two, I'm cutting the cord.
Yeah.
I'm cutting the cord.
Yeah, there's other guys out there that you can pick up. There's Gerald Everett. The guy is blowing up.
He's like top 3 tight end.
Yeah, I mean, after this past week, Mo Alley Cox is one that I would be interested in taking a look at because he's got a lot of potential, and there's nobody else to throw to on Indianapolis except Michael Pittman. So, but anyway, so you're hanging on, holding on for dear life for George Kittle. The third and final one, Dalvin Cook.
You see, you can't be doing this stuff. You gotta hold on to these guys. You gotta hold on to them. But the thing about it is, I wouldn't start Dalvin Cook this week.
And that's what becomes tricky. Now, cutting the cord doesn't necessarily mean you drop him straight out, but it could mean you're looking to trade him. You're looking at
exactly. That's what I think. Like you don't just
Now,
cut a guy
you're
like
looking
that
at-
to waivers.
You're looking at, say, James Robinson's team manager. Are you good with taking Dalvin Cook and trading him straight up for James Robinson?
I would say so. Dalvin Cook is just doing bad. He's just doing bad. And
He is. He's not
and
the Dalvin Cook we've seen in years past.
Yeah.
So I agree. I'm looking to trade Dalvin, get what you can out of him. I mean, you probably can't get a Saquon Barkley, but you could probably get a James Robinson.
Now you know what I did? I held on dear life for Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel he wasn't getting over 12 points, and I held on to him. 57-yard touchdown, and trucked over Jalen.
Oh yeah,
Ramsey.
he had a killer game. So we are holding on to Najee Harris, or trading George Kittle or Dalvin Cook.
I'm honestly trading all those guys. Like, I'm not cutting waivers because that's like you don't get anybody for that.
You could trade someone who doesn't watch it as closely. You can trade the name. You can trade the name Dalvin Cook,
yeah.
and you could probably end up getting
James
Robinson and a Michael Pittman, or
that would be good. That would be a
something
steal.
like that. Because the name Dalvin Cook, I mean, he's a top 3 guy, is what the name carries. So look to trade him high for someone else who has some middle tier players that are giving you big potential. So, all right. Well, that is going to be it for today's show. We thank you for joining us. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of that good stuff.
What I can cause this?
We are going to probably be coming to you from Gatlinburg in a couple days.
Maybe. Don't be mad at me.
So tune in for that. We've got some good stuff coming up on Thursday.
And we're almost up to 60 subscribers again. We went down to like 40. Then we went up to like 58.
we've been kind of bouncing between 52 and 58. So it's kind of weird, whatever YouTube's doing with those subscriber numbers. But
The thing is, it never happens to me on my channel. It just happens on this one.
it does. I've seen you drop subscribers.
Not
But
that
anyway, that is going to be it for today. Tune in a couple days for the next show, and we will see you then.